One of the things you don't know is that marriage can become a yoke. Who you marry can become a yoke. You can end up going in a direction you never want to go. You can end up finding your life moving in a direction you don't want to move in because of who you marry. Your speed, please take a look up here, don't miss this now. One of the things that I know about yoke, because I grew up in the north, one of the things that I know about yokes is that how fast a cow can run, you will never know because it carries a yoke. That is why a yoke is an instrument for regulating speed. I know you can run, but because of a yoke on you, you can't run faster than the yoke permits. That is why the Bible says, be ye not unequally yoked. And please, I know that scripture literally tells you with an unbeliever. Can we take an unbeliever to another level? An unbeliever can also be a Christian who doesn't believe in where you are going to. The worst thing that can happen to you is to be married to a man or woman that doesn't believe in you. I was at the Foursquare headquarters yesterday. What a time God helped us to have with the couples there. It's amazing what God is doing among marriages today. A man looked and he said, sorry, sir. He said, I knew the frequency I was operating in until I married my wife. He said, sir, she has turned an eagle to a turkey. He says, sir, because the only voice that tells me it's not possible is my wife. Sir, the only voice that limits my speed is my wife. The only person that makes me second guess myself, that makes me to look at myself again. We were laughing yesterday. I said, have you had a situation where somebody look at you and say, you? Do you know what it means to your partner? When you tell your partner, by the grace of God, you know, I'm planning to, there's this vision. And your partner just look at you and just say, you. Your vision will evaporate like the morning dew before the sunrise. You don't know, sir, you have no idea what God has done for you. If you're married to a woman who is a springboard, a woman that will tell you, how high do you want to go? How high do you want to go? I'll push you up there. I'll push you up there. You have no idea. We're cracking a joke and we said, look, sir, Pastor Sunday, when was the last time? Think about this, an African man. When your wife will see you studying and come just come around you. Just be rubbing hands around you. Somebody's an African woman. I mean, sir, I'm working. Just come around, proud of you. Proud of you. I don't need your money, wife. I don't need your money, wife. I'm a hard-working boy. I can run through a troop, climb over a mountain. I can scale walls. All I need is just a little hand on my shoulder telling me, boy, you can do it. I was trained well. I was raised well. My mother raised me to work. I was in my primary 5 when I started doing business. I was in primary 5 when I started learning how to make money without relying on my father. My mother is here. So I didn't come into marriage looking for a sugar mommy. There are are men that should have been more, except for who they married. Oh, can we switch it over? Oh, there are women that should have been at the top of their game, except that they married someone who put them in a cage, not a home. May your husband not be a warder. May God bless you with a husband who is a nurse. Nurses are not trained to keep patients. Nurses are trained to take care of them and make sure they go back. They become better and go back. Become better and go back. Warders are there. Prison warders. Their job is to make sure, look, what do you want? There's food inside the prison. Feel free. Move around, but inside the prison. I'm talking about yokes. I want to open some things today. I'm just at the introduction.